Jungkook strolled around the house, but Taehyung and Aien were nowhere. He went inside the kitchen. Minji was preparing lunch. Minji, have you seen Taehyung and Aien? He asked. I saw them going to the backyard, Minji said, with something in the pot. Oh, thanks for the help. Jungkook gave her a nod and went outside the house toward the backyard. He stopped as his eyes fell on them. They and Aien were walking away on the lawn, holding hands and soaking up with the warmth of the winter sun. Jungkook could hear that. He pulled a daisy for a plant and stood toward him in their direction. Aien, what do we see when we have done something wrong? He heard Taehyung's voice. With each step, their voice would become even clearer. Sorry. Aien stretched forward and jumped, holding Taehyung's hand. Very good. Taehyung smiled. And what do we say when we ask something, huh? They said, and Jungkook stopped at a short distance, quickly listening to them. Please, Aien said. Yes, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Taehyung said and cheered him. Aien looked up and smiled, showing her teeth. Her eyes were twinkled with pride. They turned around and their eyes fell on Jungkook. Daddy, Aien called out. She released his hand for Taehyung's hold and ran toward Jungkook. Jungkook picked him up and kissed his cheeks. You come early today. They were surprised to see him coming back for the work earlier. He walked up to him. I took a midday leave, he replied. He put the daisy behind his ear. Thank you. Taehyung smiled, this tiny from the enough to make him feel for all over again. They had put on weight. His cheeks had become chubby, and his skin were glowing under the sun, making him more beautiful. He kissed their forehead. Thank you. Aien copied her, and they laughed. Are you okay? He asked, and they nodded. Sure. He asked again, and they held his hand and said, I'm completely fine. Don't stress yourself. Jungkook, the kids didn't trouble you. Not at all, they replied. They settled down on the bench. And are you wearing your slippers? He looked at his swollen bare feet. I want to walk like that. They replied. He understood they was feeling discomfort by trying to hide it for him. He put off his slipper and forwarded them in his direction. They looked at him. Put them on. He stood up and holding Aien in his arm. They put on his slipper. Let's go inside. He stretched his hand forward and they placed his hand on him and got up. I can wear mine, he said and took a few steps. It's okay, he replied. Aien said something to him and their concentration was shifted to her. They walked inside the house toward the new but temporary room on the ground floor. Jin took Aien further on the way. Within a few minutes, he came back with a plate in his hand. Eat, he commanded, handing him the plate full of fruits. I can't eat, they said. Taehyung, he got his sentence and gave their pointed look. He had stopped calling them by his full name, but now, whenever he called him by that, they knows it's something serious. They pouted and took the plate for him. It's going to make me a giant, they mumbled and took a bite of slice of an apple. Did he say something? He said, while sitting in his feet with a bottle of oil in his hand. They looked away and huffed. Your feet are swollen. Why didn't you tell me? He poured a drop of lavender oil on his palms. I don't want to make you worried. Little things make me restless these days. Don't reply, and I can't see you like that. Yeah, like I'm not worried now. You promised me you tell me every single detail of how you feel. Your comfort comes first. He started massaging their feet. They chuckled at his foot, and due to that sensation and tingling, he grabbed his foot and kept massaging a little to ease them. Minji told me you have skipped the milk in the morning again. They bite his tongue. Why she had tell him everything. They mentally facepalm. You didn't answer me. He started. I just can't stand the smell of milk. It's make me. They took a deep breath. It felt like his hands were doing his magic. Not only his feet, but his mind were relaxing too. But it's your favorite, he replied gently. I don't like strawberries now, they shrugged. He having a sign. Tell me, what flavor would you like to have, if there is any left? A try on. He mumbled the last part. They thought for a minute and said, Okay, do you want anything else? He said. He got up and walked inside the washroom to wash his hand. Oh yes, his eyes light up. Those candies. No, his voice came from the washroom. Their face dropped. Why? He walked into the room. Because it's unhealthy. Namjoon and Jiho were spoiling you. I don't think that. I don't know. Don't you love me, Jungkook? They said. I do. But still, I won't allow you to eat anything unhealthy. He shook his head and sat down beside him. They keep looking away. He held the hand. Remember the doctor said, your BMI is still low. He said softly and they nodded. You have to take care of yourself. No more than even in this last trimester, okay? He said calmly like he was talking to a child. It would be better for you and the baby, okay? Take three. He tucked the strand of his hair behind his ear and smiled and ran inside the room. Daddy, Aien showed her fancy clips and ponies to him. Wow, Taekook said. Who gave you this? Jinny. Jin, Aien said. Do you thanks, uncle? They said. Yes, Aien nodded her head. And for an excitement. Aien, do you remember the baby I showed you in the park yesterday? Taekook grabbed his finger and Aien here. Aien gave him a blank look. The baby, the small baby Aien, he added. Baby, Aien repeated his word. In the park, she remembered finally. Do you like babies? He said further. Yes, she nodded. What if we bring out, for one, you will play with the baby. He raised an eyebrow and smiled. Baby will live with us. With you, Aien. No, Aien said in a horrorful voice. She held the leg tightly and placed her head on his leg toe while standing on the floor. Jungkook glared at them. So daddy will take care of the baby? Jungkook said again. No, Aien shook her head. Her eyes were shining with a tear. Jungkook, you are hurting her. They winged his eyebrows. I was trying to mentally prepare her for the future. He picked up Aien and made her sit on the bed. They hugged Aien. She is not ready for that shading. What we are going to do with her? Jungkook was having a sign.